the fuck out them balls when we played them. I think we did. Yeah, we did play a full game. We be punishing them niggas, man.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Might be working.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3.
We running some time to the wires and shit. This shit's so fucking easy, bro.
Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hey, kill. Go, let's go.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. To the sideline and incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Number 1 in the world.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 70 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
They'll run here with Spiller. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
I got him.
Again, Spiller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Stay wide open.
Brandon who? Who you play for? Yeah.
Now Lawrence.
Nothing fair.
Eugene and Rosu got the sack there.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And this is caught.
Damn.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Anders Carlson now for the point after.
Everything.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Man, the other day when we played fucking co-op, when I played that 3-on-3, bro, we had to play on fucking All-Star. No, it wasn't, son, it was on Rookie.
So after the main
man, I think we had like 26 hits to they 2.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Yeah.
Hey, check that.
Hand off to Spears.
How did you got me for a fucking holding?
Out of bounds just before the midfield strike at the 49. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Credit
to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
What y'all playing on?
Looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7.
You follow him on Twitch?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses about 4 yards.
The Yankees.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games
I hate how niggas just run through fucking tackles.
But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah.
Where are you left? 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 73 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quez Watkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
You know I'm not even creating my league creative
dude. When you give up a long
dude,
touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case,
no.
It's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Now Carlson for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we got to find us a lead to get in, bro.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And
man, you know, dude hit me up again with the nigga asking who your favorite team is and how long you been liking the team. You gotta sign a waiver, man. Get the fuck out of my inbox.
LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use?
It's not, because I don't even think they had that many people.
And try and do it again.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah,
right back
bro.
to Spears. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Hey, what that nigga told you last time? Because you butted the ball?
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I don't think nothing was like the dude I played with the fucking with the White Sox.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Joe Tryon.
Me and the dude, he was winning on first. I ended up hitting 4 perfects, I want to say. And he kept switching his pitches out. So I'm hitting R2 to look at what kind of pitches his dude got, right? And dude said by me looking at that made his pitcher get tired. And so he ended up quitting. He was one of the commissioners. I was like, but I think Jarrell, you the one told me, say if he winning, he good. But if you start losing, that's when you start crying. Bruh, this nigga went complain to the other dude talking about I had to take a forced loss. I was like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? So he got in my inbox and this and that, hey, man, cause this nigga told me, he said I couldn't say the word nigga. I said, man, what the fuck you think I am? He's like, man, cool out, I'm trying to give you a chance to still play in the league, but if you're gonna act like this, we just gonna remove you. I said, boy, suck a dick and die.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback.
Because baseball is like you don't have scheduled games. It's like you just gotta play whoever want to play.
He shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry.
The time I had the Mets hit. Well, I started off horrible. I think I played, what, about 20 games in 2 days?
The point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's still on his feet.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that CD, that was impressive.
7 tackles.
He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Huh? 21-7. He just broke 7 tackles and scored a touchdown.
And we'll see if they can bounce
on a run play when I hit him with Aaron Donald.
If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the Rams at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing.
Man, I don't know if it's weird. They're starting to break a lot more tackles on this fucking game.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Let's go. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll set up the screen for Spears. Touchdown, Rams! Tajay Spears, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
No, like
this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Like my team was all shaking up. Like, but I just scored. But when I kicked my field goal, it was still doing the same shit. 21-14.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their
I'm gonna have to let my D-line do the tackling on their own so it's
great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down
like you break all my tackles when I'm trying to tackle him.
To themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Boy, this ball didn't get shit for real.
As that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
Well, they did a 2-yard punt. Looked like.
They go play action here on 1st down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And here's a give to Spears. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is
catch the ball.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They run behind center with Spiller. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. As they'll stop it with exactly
21-14, but it's 14-20. Oh, 30 and 22 at the what are you on the 1 yard line?
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Lawrence from his end zone.
Why not let me get the pick, bro?
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. He'll take this inside the 40. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Spears will score. Touchdown, LA. Aubrey now for the 21-21.
Going to half.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Looking like a superstar. Well, he is.
Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Let the turbo go, did he?
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. final play of the half. It's Lawrence looking for Campbell downfield.
Look, my dude right there can't make a fucking interception, bro.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, this is trash, man.
Now inside the booth alongside
like you line the ball up and everything, and then it just, I'm going to go ahead and knock it down.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
What y'all school look like,
Los
man?
Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Oh, yeah.
And he finds a man with a
No, huh?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes.
Nothing,
because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here.
Damn.
And have them staring at a third and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Second
and this little boy is number 1 in the world? Damn.
Here's a run by Spears. Avoids him at the 40. Nifty move. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough. And then we left now with 3rd and 1.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
No, huh?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working.
No, son.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. 2nd and goal from the 1. Spears again. And this time he'll score.
Yeah, did he?
Rams.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And
you know this last series call?
7-point lead.
Damn. Oh, shit.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
87?
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Right back to Spiller on second down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Probably so.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about.
Yeah, I told you I had to play. Whatchamacallit on Legend.
We've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Fucking
Rushing down he goes.
who the ones I had to play on Legend, bro?
He gets home for a loss of 6. 3rd down and 10.
The Braves. Yep.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Shreds the tackle. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short.
Right.
Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Smoking, huh?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on, Hopkins. You hit your fucking hands.
Down incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here.
60-yarder.
And this one is right down Broadway. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
He's in slow motion. And he made it.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check, man. Check, man. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. That's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
As we've seen, no lead is safe in this one. These two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Hey, Ryan.
A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. Broken tackle. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other,
down
we
10
got
in
to
the
tighten
fourth
this
quarter,
down. We
he's
can't
running the
give
ball.
up gains like that.
On play action, Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Man, because you know you love Dre left, right? That nigga say, man, I really ain't got time to play the game, man. Jump into other leagues.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
DeAndre said he was
it's hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right
about
that one.
He's just saying he didn't want to play with us no more.
This is one of those
games
we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Now Spears to begin the drive. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 66 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Roughing the passer.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA. Great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 3rd down and 7.
Hey, kill.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence, he's going to let it fly. And he's going to be.
I know they're not calling it. I know they're not calling it.
And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, Real.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Oh, you on that baseball?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw again. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game.
5 touchdowns, 371 yards pass. I'll take it.
Can I talk my... Come on. The other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else because I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God. Dream so big, might die in my sleep, and I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff, flying to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending, all the cribs
I'm about to take my shower now. Leave my fucking ass down.
6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different.
See, but I'll agree with you tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Facebook looking for a baseball league. And I'll let you know.
That's how it's supposed to be.